So, welcome to another day of a day in the life of becoming a body partner and what it's all about. And today I want to talk about my fears when I was getting started. I've got a couple. If you can relate to any of these or if you feel the same way, drop a comment or message me and let me know. First one, this was a really big one for me. I was afraid it was a pyramid scheme. I'm putting it out there. I was afraid of that. I actually, in my early 20s or mid 20s, I don't remember, my cousin, who I thought was looking out for my best interest, introduced me to something called Burn Lounge. And it was supposed to be like your own iTunes store. And basically, people would buy music from you instead of from iTunes. And it was like, this was before iTunes was super big too. This was like early 2000s or mid 2000s. I don't remember. So you had to pay $150 to have your Burn Lounge store set up. And then you were supposed to get people to order music. If you Google Burn Lounge, it was a pyramid scheme. And I was upset that I did something like that, that my cousin would like think that that was cool. And so when I heard about this, I did a lot of research. I was super skeptical. I'm like, I'm never doing that again. That was a total pyramid scheme. If you do know anything about those, basically a pyramid scheme is when there's no product. And as you heard with my story, there was really no product. Like buying music was supposed to be the product, but it was like not legit, you know? So this is not a pyramid scheme. And we have real products. We have BODi, we have Shakeology, we have Energize, Recover, bars, nutrition program. Like there's so many different products. Now we have the bike. So many things that we can share our links and earn commission for. So that was my first fear. Second thing, I was like, I am not, well, this is kind of tied together. I'm not a salesperson. I'm an introvert. I'm quiet. I don't like to talk to a lot of people. I don't like to go a lot of places. I'm a homebody and I'm just not good at sales. So that was my second big fear. I was like, I don't think I could do this. I think I'd mentioned this. I was working at a gym and we had sales goals. We had to sell a certain number of personal training sessions per month, like thousands of dollars worth of training sessions. And I would get so frustrated because like my client would have 10 sessions left and they were only seeing me twice a week. So that was going to last them 5 weeks. And like the sales manager would be like, you got to sell them 40 more sessions and you got to sell fat burners and you got to sell 2 watches a month and all this stuff. And I was like, I just want to train people and help people. I hated that. I did not like that at all. I actually stopped working at that gym and went somewhere else because I was like, I don't want to just be like selling my client stuff. That's not who I am. It's never been who I've been. So I was like, I can't do this. Like, I can't be well, now it's BODi Partner. I can't be a Beachbody coach or body partner. Like, no way. And then I realized there's no like sales pressure. We do get rewarded when we reach certain goals and milestones. I work towards earning my trip every month, which means 3 new customers a month, or now there's even more like easier ways to earn it. But basically it's like about 3 customers a month. That's less than 1 customer a week. And I set this goal for myself because I want to earn the free trip every year or the earned trip. We pay our deposit and we have to buy our flight, but I'm going to an all-inclusive resort. Like, yes. So I set that goal for myself in my business. There's not somebody hovering over me and I don't hover over my people saying, oh, you got to sell more. You got to sell more. Because I know everybody's in this for different reasons. Some people sign up just for the discount. Some people sign up to just like share their link with a couple people and make $100 here or there. Other people are like me and they want to grow a business, and then I will mentor and coach you that way. But I don't put any pressure on people. Like, and my coach didn't either. So it's not like hardcore sales like that. Like I talked about, we're sharing what we're doing and what we're passionate about and what's worked for us. And we're, working on ourselves. So that's the one part. And then the other part about that is like me being an introvert. I've built my business online. I'm on social media. Social media is always changing, but we have trainings to teach on that. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm now posting these videos on YouTube, so you might be watching me on there. But I do social media. I like connecting with people on there. I always have. I was a big like AOL girl back in the day. Princess Al. But yeah, I build my business online, and that's what works for me. And some people build it more in person. My one coach has a lot of success with doing like shake parties and having people over. I don't have a lot of friends in person that haven't tried it yet. And like I did have one party when I first started, but the parties aren't required. And I did it to like do a business opening party, and it went really well, and it was fun because people got to try Shakeology and hear my story and meet my coach. But like that's not a requirement either. Like you get to build this how you want to, whether it's in person, online, a little bit of both. And I'm here to help with that. So first fear, pyramid scheme. Second fear, salesy, introvert. Third fear is another one that I had too, and a lot of people have, is I'm not at my goal yet. Why would someone want to follow me? I'm not at my goal. You don't have to be at your goal to be successful. A lot of people they can relate more when you're going on your journey than when you've already gotten there. So, I did really well in my business while I was losing the baby weight. Like, it doesn't matter what size you are. You just need to be yourself and connect with people and share your journey. So we're all working on ourselves. Even people like you think they're at their goal, maybe they're still working on building more muscle or whatever it is. Like, we're always a work in progress. So don't ever let that be the thing that's holding you back, because we all come in different shapes and sizes. We all have different gifts and talents, and, be you, and the right people will be connected to you and you'll connect to them, and it's all good. So that was another thing, because when I started, I was, like I'd said, I was like not taking care of my own body. I had gained some weight. I couldn't figure out how to lose it. I was like tracking every calorie. And within 30 days of drinking Shakeology, I had lost 5 pounds that I couldn't lose for like a year or two before that. Like I was stuck. So don't let that hold you back at all. The other one, what was the other thing that was making me nervous? I thought I had one more. Oh, like not knowing how to do all this stuff. Like, I don't know how to post on these sites and how to create this stuff. And like, I'm not a business person. I'm not a leader. I'm not a this. Like, I had all those thoughts too. And that's what we have trainings for. And that's why we do personal development. And I realized I've actually been a leader my whole life. I was the captain of my college dance team and my high school dance team. And I held a leadership role in my orchestras group. And I was like, oh, I've always been a leader. I'm just like one of those quiet leaders who is behind the scenes doing all the stuff. I'm not like a big showy in your face kind of person, but I have always been in a leadership role. So I do like being a leader. I just lead the way I lead. And I learned that. And same with like public speaking and stuff like that. If you would have told me when I signed up that I was one day going to do some public speaking and actually enjoy it, I would have laughed at you. I was the person who took speech in college, like senior year, because I dropped it the first time I took it, and I was like avoiding taking it. I needed it to graduate. I mean, I would get so nervous and shake and be crazy. And now I'll be like, I'll speak at this event. Like, I volunteer, or my coach will suggest it, if I want to. And I've learned how to do that. So you can learn the skills and the things you want and you need to grow your business. So those were my top fears when I signed up. If you have any of these, I'd love for you to comment and let me know if you can relate, or just message me and let me know, like, oh my gosh, I was totally thinking the same thing. Because I'd like to know like where you're at, and if you feel the same way. Like, it's totally normal. But these were my fears. These are the truths and the reality of it. And if you have more questions on any of this, let me know. I feel like I need to put my hood on. I don't know what this shirt is today, guys. And you can see behind me, I like to do these backdrops because my office, my computer is in my basement, where now we have a little bouncy house in our basement. So here I am in the Fire and Flow set. So, and I learned how to do that too. I learned how to put backgrounds on Zoom. So that's a little bit more about my fears and why I was hesitant in the beginning. And if you have questions, let me know, but I'll be back for one more video tomorrow. All right. Thanks for watching.